Tesla motor disassembly and assembly training bench. Product introduction. Select Tesla induction motor and synchronous motor assembly and install them on a dedicated disassembly and assembly rotating frame. Used for teaching and testing of students' understanding, detection, disassembly, and measurement of the internal structure of the power unit. Familiar with assembly and maintenance cues of power units. Course resources surround the bench. Based on the Tesla synchronous motor disassembly and assembly training bench, and the Tesla induction motor disassembly and assembly training bench. Explain the core knowledge of Tesla synchronous motors and induction motors. Vividly explain the structure, working principle, and circuit principle of each component through animations, three-dimensional models, and other methods. Help teachers and students learn new energy vehicle knowledge easily. Functional requirements. 1. The drive unit is installed on a dedicated disassembly and assembly rack, and the flipping rack rotates flexibly. Can be fixed at any angle, convenient for observation and disassembly from different angles. 2. By using a matching insulation tester, the safe insulation resistance value between each phase line and the shell of a permanent magnet synchronous motor can be measured. 3. By using a matching multimeter, it is possible to inspect and repair the rotating transformer and temperature sensor of permanent magnet synchronous motors. 4. Teaching and testing of permanent magnet synchronous motor controllers through disassembly and assembly, including circuit recognition, component and chip measurement. 5. Measure the flatness of the gearbox and cover by disassembling and assembling the permanent magnet synchronous motor gearbox. Check the wear of the driving gear, driven gear, and reducer gear. 6. Learn Tesla motor oil coolant technology through disassembly and assembly, including disassembly and assembly of oil pumps and oil fillers. 7. Conduct airtightness testing on Tesla motor water oil heat exchanger through disassembly and assembly. 8. Use matching disassembly and assembly tools to complete the disassembly and assembly of the drive motor and gearbox. 9. The overall framework of the disassembly and assembly platform is made of 40 mm high-strength square steel, welded with steel plates around it, and the surface is treated with spray coating technology. The countertop is made of 3-0 for stainless steel and is equipped with insulating rubber pads for easy disassembly and placement of components. 10. There is a drawer in the middle of the front of the disassembly and assembly platform, which is used to place specialized disassembly and assembly tools. The lower part is a component storage cabinet, and there is a hidden deceleration and flipping mechanism on the left side of the disassembly and assembly platform. Can rotate the transmission to any angle and lock it in any position, making it easy for students to practice disassembly and assembly from different angles. 11. Install mesh hanging objects on the upper part of the disassembly and assembly platform, which can be fixed with hooks at any position. There are 5 types of hooks, with a total of no less than 20 pieces, used for orderly storage of disassembled parts. 12. On the right side of the disassembly and assembly platform, there is a movable oil receiving tray with a retractable bottom frame, which is used to collect debris and waste oil and keep the environment clean. 13. The bottom of the disassembly and assembly platform is equipped with self-locking casters and fixed adjustment bolts. The 4 adjustment bolts can be leveled at any position to ensure the stability of the disassembly process. 14. Bench, based on the Tesla synchronous motor disassembly and assembly training bench. and Tesla induction motor disassembly and assembly training bench. Displaying the structure in a three-dimensional model is clearer and more aesthetically pleasing than the actual object. It displays the positions, connection methods, and structures of various components in multiple directions that are consistent with the actual object, making it easier to separate from the training room for teaching. 15. Structural Principles. Module 3 is one of the key focuses of the course, which provides a detailed explanation of the construction and working principles of various components